it's Olivia with Create Odyssey. Please excuse my hands. I've been crafting and they're dirty-ish. They're not terrible, and then I also have this little thing for my headband. Anyway, let's get started. So today we're gonna make little ghost poop pom-poms. Probably a little confetti mix that you can add to Happy Mail to spruce up a box or whatever. But I'm gonna put mine actually in this cute little bag like so. I'll put it in here and I will make a little sign that says ghost poop. I'll put it on there. And then if she wants, she can use it for her Happy Mail or she can do whatever with it. And I am using twine today. I'm gonna use the fork method. I do have these pom-pom makers from We Are Memory Keepers. I just got them from Tuesday morning. This is what it looks like right here. And the SKU number, I'll link it below. What was crazy is that I got home and opened it and realized there was only two in here, the medium and the large. So I got gypped, but I'm not gonna worry about taking it back. I'm just gonna keep them and then I can do my own method. So if you want bigger pom-poms, you can use a bigger fork. I have a mini fork. Now it's gonna be a little bit more difficult because see, this only has 2 holes and this one has 3, and when you use 3, you wrap around the middle. I'll show you the method and it's much simpler. With this one, we're gonna have to like shimmy it off and hurry up and stick the twine through it in the middle. I'm gonna put it on the side and scoot it over. So I'm not gonna use that big fork. So let's get started. So honestly, you just need your twine, a fork, and some scissors. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna cut off some twine. Depending on how thick you want it, it's how much you want to take off. Since I'm making mini ones, I don't need that much. So here we go. Let's get started. And then also you're gonna need a little piece at the very end cut off to tie it off. I just kind of guesstimate. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna just put your, you can do this if you want. You can put it on the inside of one of the holes like so. You don't have to. It doesn't really make a difference. But for a little bit more security if you would like, and then you just begin wrapping. Super simple, but because my fork is so small, as you can see, it's already getting full. I don't really want to do too much because it might slide off and then we'll have a big old mess, and then yeah, that won't be nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it already. That little piece doesn't matter. If you wanted, you can make it long enough and tie it, but I'm just gonna cut it anyway at the end. See how I'm getting close to the edges? I wanna be careful. You're gonna take your baker's twine and you're going to thread it through one of the holes. For this one, it doesn't really matter. If you were using this fork, you'd wanna thread it through the middle because you want your pom-pom to be even. But since this fork only has 2 holes,
powering off.
I'm gonna do it. Well, that was inconvenient. My speaker just went off in the middle of my video. Anyway, so that's what that noise was. I'm gonna thread it on one of the sides. And then I'm gonna tie it, but not very tight because I don't want it to stay here. After this, we're gonna shimmy it off the fork. And yeah, I don't want it to stay here in that position. See, I'm already, you gotta be careful. All right, let me tie this. Okay. And then you just slide it off, and see how I didn't make it very tight? That's because I want to push this till it's centered. Okay, then it's centered really well, so then I'm gonna pull really tight. And then I'm gonna flip it over. See, it was that side, then I'm gonna flip it over. And then I'm gonna make another knot on this side. And I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna pull it really tight. But see, you gotta make sure it's even. that just slid a little bit. And you're gonna pull it really, really tight. And I know these were my other ones, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut those so you don't get confused. All right. And then I'm actually gonna knot it again. This is just me, you don't have to, you can do it twice. But, all right, I just don't want it to slip off. And if you want, you can go ahead and cut it, but for the sake of this video, then you're gonna take your scissors and you're going to slip it through and try to cut it evenly through the top of the loops. And these are pretty sharp scissors, so. And then you just begin cutting. And it's okay if it comes out uneven, because we can trim it up to make it even. Then do the other side. And then I'm checking because I think I missed a couple little loops. All right, there we go. And then what I do is I kind of just like pull it out a little bit, and then I cut these almost this, I just eyeball it where it looks about the same length. And then I'll show you what I do at the very end. Then I take this, oh, I'll just rip that. Then I take this bad boy and I roll it in my hands, and then I just pull on it a little bit, and then I look at it and I say, okay, it's looking a little shabby, a little longer on one side or this part, and then I just go ahead and trim it. And this is where it can get messy, and really you're just eyeballing it, and it's your pom-pom. So as small or as big as you want to make it, you can, but this is my mini series, so we're doing little mini poops. And there we go. All right. All right, there you go. And then you can add them to Happy Mail, throw them in your box, or like me, you can put them in a little cute bag, and then I'll decorate this bag later on and put ghost poop on there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. Bye.